Hi everyone, this is Lady T with Lady T Speaks, bringing you the latest in hip hop, R&B, and entertainment news. This is some good news to hear about Kim Kardashian West. She's been in the news and her family, of course, for many years with the reality TV show and all of the different business projects that they've embarked on. But here, Kim, in the past recent years, was going to school to become a lawyer, and she got a lot of backlash about it because people were saying she didn't do it the conventional way. However, the way that she is going about it is even more difficult, as Kim talked about it on one of the talk shows recently. But in NBC News, here's a report of Kim. You know, she's been advocating for prison reform, and she has helped a lot of people. In fact, she's helped about 17 people that were incarcerated be released from prison. And here's a recent inmate that was in jail for a long time, and I just wanted to share the story. So, an inmate who received support from Kim Kardashian West received released from prison. His name was, and I hope I'm saying it correctly, Momolu Stewart, was 16 when he was convicted and sentenced to life for murder. He was released on Monday. A Washington, D.C. inmate who received the support of Kim was released after being sentenced to life as a teenager for murdering a man. Momolu Stewart, 39, walked out of the Central Detention Facility on Monday after serving more than 23 years. A prison spokesperson confirmed to NBC News, according to court documents. Judge Robert Salerno on Friday suspended Stewart's sentence to time served plus 3 days. He will be on supervised probation for 5 years, the documents also stated. Stewart and his co-defendant, Kareem McCraney, were convicted and sentenced to life in prison for the 1997 shooting death of Mark Roseberg, according to the Washington Post. At a resentencing hearing, McCraney said that he and Stewart went to confront Roseberg at an apartment building in Washington, and Roseberg made a gesture to his waistband, which prompted Stewart and McCraney to pull out their weapons and open fire. Stewart was 16 at the time of the shooting, and he was tried as an adult. He petitioned for release under the Incarceration Reduction Amendment Act. The act states that juveniles who are convicted as adults can petition for a reduced sentence after serving 20 years of their original sentence, and McCraney was released last year. So, while in prison, Stewart earned a GED, credits under Georgetown University Prison Scholar Program. He met Kardashian West in July when she went to the prison to learn more about the program. A month later, the Keeping Up with the Kardashian star wrote a letter to Salerno highlighting Stewart's achievements while behind bars and urging the judge to accept the man's petition to be released. I have no doubt that if his petition is granted, that Momolu would be an asset to his community rather than a threat to public safety, she wrote in a letter obtained by the Post. In the letter, the reality star said that during her visit to the prison, she talked to Stewart about murder. While he cannot go back and change what happened when he was 16 years old, he takes responsibility for the pain he has caused to the victim's family and feels true remorse for his role in the crime that resulted in the loss of life, she wrote. Mark Howard, a government and law professor at Georgetown and director of the Prison Scholars Program, thanked Kardashian West for her support. Writing in a tweet on Monday, I can guarantee you that Momolu will become a force for good in our community. He told NBC News in a statement Wednesday that Stewart is the embodiment of human transformation. He went to prison as a traumatized and dangerous child, and he has emerged as a kind, thoughtful, and compassionate human being who will make his community stronger and our society better, Howard said. Kardashian West tweeted that she was happy Stewart was home. Stewart celebrated his release by sharing several photos and videos to an Instagram account believed to belong to him. In one Instagram story, he is seen with a big smile on his face as he hugs a woman. Finally free. I am humbled by the experience and grateful to our creator. Read a caption of one of the posts. So Kardashian West, who, like I said, is studying to become a lawyer, has also advocated on the behalf of former inmates Alice Marie Johnson and Matthew Charles, both of whom were released after serving lengthy prison sentences. So this is a good thing to highlight, and I wanted to highlight again, like I said, it was trending, and I don't often talk about Kim Kardashian West, but the fact that she is her celebrity, she's using it for a good cause to help those that would ordinarily not be helped and would spend the rest of their lives in prison for making, such detrimental mistakes. The sad thing is that the young man that was killed will not get his life back, and his family will never recover from what happened. But hopefully, this young man will make a difference. He's still 39, so being still a young man, hopefully he can really be and do what he said he's going to do. Good for you, Kim. Really good story, and I just wanted to share. All right, everyone, this is Lady T with Lady T Speaks, bringing you the latest in hip hop, R&B, and entertainment news. Take care. Talk to you all soon.